Hey everybody, it's Brendan Connolly jumping on live. Whoop, see, every time. There we go. Brendan Connolly jumping on live. It is Saturday, May 7th. Um, Spring season's starting off strong up here. Summer season's getting ready to go. Boats are hitting the water. It is a beautiful time to be in the lakes region. Black flies are out. That's even better. Ticks are out, so be careful of those. Check your dogs. Um, Check yourself. Check your kids. Keep the ticks off you, and just deal with the black flies. They're not going anywhere. Um, I wanted to jump on and talk about where people are coming from. We get this question all the time with the rising market, prices going up. People keep asking us, where are all these people coming from? Where is this money coming from? What is going on? Broad answer is, I don't know where the money's coming from, at least. I haven't gotten much of it, so we'll figure that part out. If we figure that out together, we can all jump in on that. But the broader question is, where physically, geographically are they coming from? Sellers ask us all the time, well, have the feeder markets to our area changed at all? Historically, it's mostly New England feeding New England, second home markets, stuff like that. And in the past couple of years, those have changed. We're still getting quite a few Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, the normal stuff. Southern New Hampshire coming up. That's our general feeder market. We're still getting a lot of Florida. We're getting the snowbirds back and forth, Florida to New Hampshire. We're hearing a lot more about South Carolina. We're hearing a lot more about Texas. We're hearing a lot more about California, the Midwest states, etc. But most importantly, why are these people coming? One of the things, we were at a conference this past week with Compass, talking to Compass agents from all over the country, a lot of Boston agents, a lot of New York agents, a lot of California agents, and we're all seeing the same type of thing. The higher net worth individuals are choosing to separate their living situations. So they're not going for that one big mansion house. They're buying two, three, four properties. They're buying a luxury condo in Boston that they can crash at while they're working there, and they've got another one in New York or California. And then they're buying I'll call it moderate, but significant house up here in the Lakes region, and then they've got another one down in Florida or Texas. Or they've only got 3 of those, or they've only got 2 of those. But people are making different choices than they were a few years ago. A few years ago, it was one big house and another big house, so there's 2. Now they're choosing 3 smalls and 1 big, or 3 medium-sized houses. We're seeing that diversity or separation of their money and their investments changing a lot more. The condos that we were visiting in Boston, beautiful luxury condos, but they're 1,200, 1,500 square feet. They're not huge. They're very, very nice. And I was asking the agent who was buying these, and a lot of them were kind of just crash pads for someone that works in the financial district or has a company in Boston, or a company buying it for their employees for when they need to visit Boston. We're getting a lot of both money from the country and international money coming in and buying for students that are going to school in the Boston area. And those are the same type of people that are spending the money up here they're spending their larger investment up here to get a much more significant property. We're also seeing people there are still quite a few people that want to have their primary in the city, and it's a smaller house. It's their downsized house, and then their significant home is up here. And just spreading that investment out rather than one big house in the suburbs and a small house up here as a vacation. They're kind of swapping that. They're putting one small property in the city and their oasis up here in the Lakes region. So I guess that is, rather than asking the question of geographically where are these people coming from, that difference is where are they putting their investment. So rather than putting $4 million into a big house in Massachusetts, they're putting $2 million down there and $2 million up here. And those numbers skew drastically because we see it in the smaller price points as well. They're spending $1 million on a condo, and then they're spending $3 million up here. They're or just a million each side, or 500 up here and 500 in Florida. They're just spreading their net worth out over multiple properties rather than investing in one property. And that's the answer that I have to that question of where people are coming from. Well, they're coming from the same areas, a few more geographically, but it's just a different mindset that people have of spreading that investment out. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about. If you have anything to add on that, if you have seen this play out in your market or in your hometown, or you've had family do it, please let us know, and I'd love to talk about it and see how you're seeing this impact your hometown or your vacation area, or what you're seeing your friends and relatives do with their real estate investments. How are they diversifying that type of their portfolio? That's all I got for today. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the nice weather that we have, and I hope to see you all soon. Thanks.